Screen share.
Okay, we are ready. Can you see our screen?
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay, fine. Okay, okay, let me start from the client center. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, right now in the client center, you won't be able to add any clients because that privilege is given to the CRM personnel only. Those who have the CRM access, client CRM access, they can.
Okay.
Okay. So now I will move on to the client CRM and show you how you can add the client related information. Okay.
Yes, please.
ये कब का है?
Okay. This is the client CRM and here from you can add any client data. Okay, for that, before that, we have to search the client name
Yeah.
and add it from here. Now, can you please send me over Skype the Rhino Recruitment company name so that I can search here because I have to add test data here for that.
Yeah, sure, no problem.
ठीक है
ঠিক আছে 28 মানে 280 ঘন্টা 80 মিনিট
और ऊपर में क्या दिखा रहा है?
ऊपर में दिखा रहा है
How can I send that over? Like, how do I get back to like the text lines? Because I've only got your like recording on full screen at the moment.
Okay, just use this one. This will minimize your window. Okay.
Okay.
And then in the Skype, go to this open conversation, this one, and type it here. Okay. Like if you have got Rhino recruitment, whatever, and just press the
11, 10,
enter.
11, 20
In this way it will work.
ठीक है 50
1 2 3 4 5 6
No.
11 12 12 20 तो यही होंगे 12 20
Where is the minimize for that? Is it?
1 20 2 घंटा हो गया
Okay, let me then stop the screen share. Then it would be easy
Yeah.
for you to write. Yeah, after
Please do.
resume it. Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
बाबा ये तो बड़ा मुश्किल है मुझे
There we go.
28 মানে 280 মিনিট 280 মিনিট আপনার নেওয়ার পর 5 ঘন্টা 4 ঘন্টা 40 মিনিট 24 मिनट
तो आपको डेली कैलकुलेशन करना पड़ेगा बैठ के और रॉबर्ट मॉडल को बोलना पड़ेगा क्योंकि ये रिकॉर्ड तो इसको 10 दिन
Okay.
बाद में मिलेगा
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm again sharing the screen. Okay.
Lovely. Yeah, thanks for bearing with me. I wasn't too sure how to do that one, but cool.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, this is already present. Okay.
Okay.
Rhino Recruitment Services
Yeah.
is not there, so I need the exact name. Okay.
कल 5 दिन था आज 3 दिन
Okay, no problem.
और एक तो बात बोले इसको जब कल 5 घंटा दिखा रहा था अब इसको बोले डेली स्क्रीनशॉट और लेके
नहीं बात क्या है बोलूं मैं
That is not in our database. That's why all the other names are there.
আজকে সারাক্ষণ বসে থাকছে না কিছু ভাবছে এইখানে আমার যেটা মনে হয়
Okay, cool, no problem. I'll send you this one.
অ্যাক্টিভিটি হচ্ছে না সেটাকে ক্যালকুলেশন করে দিচ্ছে পরে
हाँ वो एक्टिविटी काउंट
पर इससे तो अपना प्रॉब्लम हो जाएगा ना
কারণ আমি তো টাইপ করছি না যে টাইপ করো সব সময় কি
Okay, let me check whether this is there or not. After that,
Okay.
share the screen. Okay, because
Sure.
yeah. Just a second.
ये करना पड़ेगा
this name is not there. So one error I am getting is no data matches to search.
Okay.
There is some mistake in this company name.
Okay. Let me find it for you.
Okay. Just a second. Yeah, it worked. Okay, I'm sharing.
Okay. Thank you.
Thanks to you. Okay, yeah. So what I did, I'm again closing this one and opening again.
Okay.
Refreshing the page. So add new. Putting this information.
Yeah.
Search. All the information will get populated in this box.
Yeah.
Okay, now what you have to do, you have to just save this data. Okay.
Yeah.
Record has been, this one is the record. Okay.
Okay.
Right now I am not adding any information here. Okay, now I will just, what you have to do is request, once you click on the request credit, then this
Yeah.
will be visible. Okay, all
Okay.
these boxes will be enabled.
Okay.
Okay, and then you have to put this information here and save. Okay, let me show it to you. I suppose Hannah. Okay, I'm putting the contact name. This is primary contact name. I'm putting here, and contacted, suppose 17. Yes, okay. Now you need to press this button in order to save the information. Now this is saved, okay?
Okay.
In order to modify, you have to click on this again, and it will be populated. Now if I suppose want this modification I have done, I will again press this one, then it will automatically modify the data, and click on the save button.
Okay.
Okay. This information got saved here. Okay, and also the button color send for credit also appears. That means this is done. Okay.
Okay.
Now I will go to the client center in order to see the next step. Okay. This is an issue with the development server actually, so we have to log in every time.
All right.
This is done in order to maintain the security.
Okay.
Switch between different sections you have.
Yeah.
So here I am right now in the client center. Okay, now you find the record that we added.
गारंटी फीस में कौन काम करेगा?
Okay.
I mean, okay. In the email, Andrew told me that I have to show you how the things are connected with zero as well. Zero.
Sure.
So once I have created the client from the client CRM, at that moment the record is not getting inserted in the zero end.
Okay.
That client creation will happen from here, from
Okay.
center.
Okay.
Once you make the client active
Yeah.
and you press the submit button, then
Yeah.
this client, this contact for this company will be created in zero.
Okay.
I have already got an account in zero, so
Okay.
I'm logging using that information. I will provide this one also to you so that you can test it. This is our test
Lovely.
account.
ना ना वो उधर ही लोकल करेंगे जो लेबर सप्लाई कर रहा है ना आईडी का वो भी करेंगे हम तो आज हम लोग चालू भी कर दिए हम देखा है हम लोग के साथ एक घंटे की 18 उधर का तो डॉक्यूमेंट्स रहता है
টিভিআর কাজ করে মানে অনেক ইজি আমাদের কষ্ট করবে সববার টিভিআর এই হাব স্টাফ করলে অনেক ইজি
Okay, once you log in here, this is the dashboard of the section. You
Yeah.
have the contacts, click on the
Yes.
রাইনো কাজ করতে পড়ছি
there you will find that this is the user I created for that client. Okay, so client's first contact, that is a primary contact, will get created as the contact person in zero.
Okay. So the primary contact is the contact which is set to zero, yeah?
Exactly. Only
Okay.
the primary contact will be set to zero for contact creation. So afterwards, since there are few the documents that are need to be uploaded corresponding to this client, so that's why
Yeah.
the color of this is in this color, amber color. Otherwise, the account is active.
Okay.
And if all the necessary documents are updated on the server for this client, then this color will become green. Okay, now so you got the contact created against the candidate, client that you have in the site.
Yeah.
Okay, for this company that we have already created.
Okay.
Now this part is done. Now we have to move to the for vacancy dashboard, whether how the vacancy dashboard and vacancy take on related activities are going on. I will show it there.
Sure. Just before we move on, sorry, in order to activate the account, you mentioned that obviously the necessary documents need to be uploaded, but is there a button that we press after that's happened, or does the system pick that up and do that for us?
Yeah, actually for that, whenever you will click on the admin button, the edit form
Yeah.
here from you will upload the documents from here. Okay,
Yeah.
just choose file. The
Yeah.
document will upload it using this icon. Okay,
Okay, cool. And if that's uploaded, then it will turn it green?
exactly.
Cool. Yeah, lovely, go ahead.
Yeah, just I'm moving to the other section of the site.
All right.
Payroll. Okay, again I
समझ
have
में आ रहा है इसको looks like me
like that. In order to create any vacancy, you already know that you have to go to the vacancy take on.
Yeah.
Here we have to select against whom we want to send the client this vacancy take on. Okay, let me select this one. Okay, then the client. Okay, we need to upload that also. The document needs to be uploaded. Actually, amount is not there, credit amount. That's why that client information was not coming up. Okay, let me do with the client that we have here. Okay,
Yeah.
we have got this client. I will go with that one. Started, suppose. Start time. 10.
I'd also be right in saying that the clients in the drop-down list, they're only clients that are active clients. They're the only ones that will appear in that list.
Exactly.
Cool.
Exactly. Here, how many number of vacancies we want? Actually, this vacancy will be created for, suppose you have got the same vacancy for 5 vacancies.
Okay.
Same opportunity is for 5 persons. Okay, you need
Yeah.
5 persons to be recruited corresponding to this vacancy. So here we have to pick the number of persons that we need. So I will show you why that is essential.
Okay.
I need one postcode. UK postcode I need. Can you provide me one? Okay.
Yes, CF11.
Okay.
CF11 0, S for sugar, G for golf.
We have got mail communication for all these things. Okay, so
Okay.
all the mails are. Thing I forgot to mention.
Yeah.
Okay, that is done. Now I will go to the vacancy dashboard.
Yeah.
Okay, these are jobs already created, and these are the jobs taken care of. Now the jobs I created, it is coming up here. Okay.
Okay.
I will put few. As soon as we will, it will automatically populate. It will automatically fill the candidate
Okay.
as a vacancy. Okay, so you have to just put the candidate's unique ID.
Okay.
Sure. Okay. In order to accept the vacancy, once you have talked to him and whether if he is interested, then you can accept what did you approve vacancy or decline from his end. Okay.
Okay.
You decline it, then the job will get declined correspondingly, and it will be again vacant.
Okay.
If I approve it, then only we can take this job to the payroll.
Okay.
Okay. And also, in order to remove this vacancy entirely, we can click on this cross button, and then it will be removed from here.
Okay.
Now I am going to approve it.
Okay.
Vacancy has been accepted by the candidates. Okay, this one.
Okay.
We did this one. Now again I am accepting this one as well.
Is the outgoing correspondence set up for after that approval yet, or?
Exactly. There are different type of emails that are being set from the system. So
Yeah.
every time all the emails are getting sent to the accounts person who is whose email address is set in the application.
Okay.
I will let you know the email address, whatever that is there, corresponding to those additions, whenever you are approving those things, that is
Okay.
sent to the user. And also if this person has got any email address, then he is also getting intimation corresponding to that. Okay. And
Okay.
this is the SMS. Okay. Now they are this is asked that whether you want to send the SMS to that person. If yes,
Okay.
he or she will also get the notification for
Okay.
that the person has been recruited or this person has been assigned to this job. Okay.
Hmm.
So you can do all this activity from here. Again, you can move up and down any job corresponding to.
Okay. So once the vacancy has been approved, is the correspondence automatically sent?
Automatically sent from.
Okay, lovely.
Yes, from the system it is handled by itself. I also forgot to mention in the client center. So there are different situations. If I activated the client while editing the client, okay. So there was also option to deny it
Yeah.
as to stop the client entirely from the application. So in the case of denied, when we are setting the client as we are denying their profile, then
Yeah.
one email is being sent to the account contact person,
Yeah.
and another email is sent to the consultant who is handling that client.
Okay.
So they will get the notification that okay, this client's account has been denied or declined, whatever it is. And
Yeah.
once it is active, then also mail is being sent to the client along with the consultant. So
Okay.
in this situation, both the account person and the client's account person and the consultant are getting the email. But in the case of stopping, when we are stopping the client's entire account, then only the client is getting notification for this.
Okay.
Okay. I'm mentioning all these things because Andrew told me that you are supposed to test whether all the communication emails you are getting when these activities are done. So you have to check this and get back to me. Okay,
Yeah.
these are perfectly working.
Yeah.
We are moving all the things once done on the production. After doing those things in the development, we have to move them on the production. So sometimes we have to comment out some of the features and pass it on the productions because that is not necessary for the production for that time.
Sure.
You have to check it in the development. Okay, now it is
Okay.
perfectly fine. So it's for your approval. Okay.
Okay, lovely. Yeah, no, definitely that. I will look into that afterwards because if I can, I can take your kind of username, your credentials, and I'll log in and I'll start playing around with it and start seeing if those comms are actually working and if they're what we want out of them. Does that make sense?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Cool.
Now I am taking these to the payroll. Okay.
Yes.
Sent to the payroll. So here a confirmation dialog box will appear where you will be asked whether you want to go to the payroll. So you will
Okay.
press the OK button. Okay, candidates are moved to payroll successfully. Okay.
Okay.
There are different filters are there also, so that you can check it from there. So these are the search boxes, so you can check them depending upon your requirement. You can use them and you play with it how it is working. Just let us know. Okay.
Okay. How do we know out of that list what's been sent to payroll and what hasn't?
Okay. Actually, whenever you will go to the payroll, it will always show the current week. Okay.
Cool.
So
Yeah.
in the current week, whatever number of persons you have sent to the payroll, they will appear here. Okay.
Sure. Okay. Cool.
Okay. Now you have to check which person data I added. I added this one test. Okay. This
Yeah.
I added, and I have moved that to this payroll. Okay. Now again, there are different criterias against which you can filter and also load the previous activities, previous financial year data if there is any, because this is actually still under development stage. Most of the things were working prior to moving into the production, but a few of the functionalities we have to forcefully stop. Okay, so I will keep it up to this point. Okay, and
Okay.
okay, because few of the things we are also testing right now, because we have already commented out most of the functionality. So I will take another call in order to explain this to you. Okay, and next day or something like that, so that I can show you entirely this stuff, how this function works, etc. Okay.
Yeah, sure. No, that sounds good, because basically this is kind of the point now where it needs to be handed over to me in terms of this part of the system, if that makes sense. So yeah, I mean, as soon as this is kind of as soon as you've got a handle on that, and you can show me a little bit more, the better, really, because we're keen to push that side of it forward. Because once that process is complete, we can start knitting it together properly, and we can start doing some serious testing in house. Does that make sense?
Yeah, exactly. And
Cool.
whatever I showed it to you, you just test them perfectly, and let
Yeah.
me know whether you are getting all kinds of notifications, etc., and whether are you getting any bugs, etc. If you are getting any something serious, if you find anything that is not appropriate, and then let me know. We will fix.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, lovely. That's great. Thank you so much for your time. When do you think it's best to schedule in the walkthrough of the payroll function?
Just give me today's time. I will get let you know when it would,
Cool.
because a few functionalities which was earlier working got broken because of the introduction of new stuffs. So we are on the process of fixing those things. So we are working on that. Once it is done, I will let you know when to schedule the next call to
Beginning
you.
of next week maybe.
Yeah, maybe in the beginning of next week we can schedule one call, and I will go through the entire process of the payroll to you.
Lovely. That sounds great. And in the meantime, I'll check all those comms, and I'll write up any feedback if there is any.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
Sure.
And
Perfect.
yeah, by the time if you find any questions, just let me know. I will answer you. Okay.
Of course, will do. Can you just can you send me the logins for this? Is there any way I can access this from my side now, using your credentials?
Okay, I will do so,
Development
and
login.
also I'm going to send you the video as well, so that you can.
Perfect.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I will do that.
Lovely.
Thank
Thanks for
you.
your time, Manu. Speak
Thank you.
soon.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye.